Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You got to touch. You have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe it when you cannot see it. You got to be possessed with the dream. The dream.
Yeah. Any weapon formed against us shall not prosper. Y'all thought it was oozing noodles, now we eating lobster.
You playing with your nose, yeah. You get high and do the most, yeah. How you let it kill?
Welcome back, folks, to the Swamp. I am Eli Lovell, as always, alongside
Patrick Haycraft.
And welcome to this special senior night presentation of basketball at the Swamp. Little different starting lineup you'll notice for the Gators. Lance Upright and Pate Loggins and Dakota Ware filling in that starting lineup, along with regular starters Parker Williams and Ben Carroll. Starting for the Edmonson County Wildcats, we have
Dalton Decker, Daniel Woosley, Eli Booker, Mason Pierce, and Houston Vincent.
So now here is Vincent. Or it might also be Nick Clemens. He was called as number 12, Nick Clemens. So I don't really know who it is, but we'll find out. As the lay-in is good by Decker to get the first points on the board for the Wildcats.
Williams now with the ball for the Gators.
The girls team coming off a heartbreaking loss. Now it's Carroll up top.
Carroll calls a pick from Ware. Carroll inside to Ware. Ware losing the ball. Upright regains control. Now pass to Loggins. Pass to Williams.
Upright on the drive. Back to Carroll. Carroll to Upright. Pass inside to Dakota Ware.
Ware with the turnaround.
And it's good. Dakota Ware opens the Gators tonight. 2-2 is the score right now. 1 minute gone by in this game.
Houston Vincent now with the ball for the Wildcats. Now with the ball is Decker. He passes in to Pierce. Pierce with the turnaround.
Swatted away by Ben Carroll. And jump ball. This one is going with the Gators.
Williams will inbound the ball.
What a defensive stand there by the combined effort of Ware, Carroll, and Loggins. You're not often going to score around those three guys converging on you, are you?
Williams now with the ball for the Gators. He passes into Ware.
Loggins now, in and out. Ware tried to get the rebound. Instead, it goes to Chaz Wilson. That basket was good by Decker. There's the inside pass to Ware. Ware goes up with it, and he scores again. Dakota Ware evens us all up once more at 4. Now 2 minutes gone by. A little deja vu there for Dakota Ware.
Houston Vincent again now with the ball. He passes to Woosley. Vincent now with the ball.
The pass inside now to Wilson.
Wilson passes the ball out to Vincent. Vincent is guarded by Upright at the top of the key.
Wildcats holding on to this ball for a long time to start this game.
Wilson now with the ball. He passes over to Booker.
And that one is tipped away, saved by Ware, and recovered by Loggins. Dakota Ware's doing everything tonight.
Upright fires from 3.
Up and no good. Tipped out. They're going to say last touch by Dakota Ware. Unpopular call there. To pass it in now is Vincent. 4:58 to go in the first quarter. Still tied at 4 apiece.
Houston Vincent now with the ball for the Wildcats. He passes over to Booker. Booker back to Vincent in the corner. He's guarded by Upright. Now
Wilson
with the ball.
Now it's Woosley.
Woosley passes to Decker. Decker over to Booker. Booker fires.
And scores. 6-4, Wildcats lead.
Williams now with the ball. He passes to Upright. Loggins sets a screen.
Upright to
Loggins.
Loggins for 3. He got it.
Good.
Gators have their first lead of the night. 7-6 off the triple from Pate Loggins.
Vincent now with the ball again for the Wildcats, again guarded by Upright. He passes to Woosley.
One thing to note is that Grant and Stinnett are about to sub in. However, we are playing without Noah Stansberry tonight. Noah Stansberry is out for an illness. So we'll have to see how that impacts the Gators' play.
Upright open for 3.
Upright thought about it, held it too long.
Upright looking to shoot. He passes to Carroll. Carroll fakes the shot, passes it off to Williams. Williams driving in, back out to the corner for Loggins.
Same shot, in and out. Rebound goes to Williams. And that one is stuffed. But the rebound goes to Loggins, and on the putback he is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
That foul is called on Houston Vincent. Loggins' first attempt at the free throw line is no good. Subbing in now for the Wildcats is Mason Pierce.
Meanwhile, for the Gators, Upright and Ware are being subbed out in exchange for Mark Grant and Cade Stinnett, the 2 non-seniors from the starting lineup. Rebound goes to Loggins on his own free throw.
Stinnett now with the ball. He is guarded closely by Wilson.
Now it's Williams. Williams driving.
Stinnett now with the ball. He passes to Grant.
Stinnett for 3. No good. Off the back iron. Rebound goes to Decker.
Decker now with the ball, guarded by Williams at the top of the key. He passes over to Pierce. Pierce back to Decker. Decker fires from 3.
He was covered on that one. Not a great shot attempt. Loggins on the rebound. And now it's Mark Grant the other way. Stinnett couldn't finish there. Too hard off the glass. Rolls out the front of the rim. And there's a foul going to be called on Ben Carroll. I thought he got that one clean.
Yeah, it looked like all ball on that one. Ref still blew the whistle.
I think they're calling it on the other hand that he had on the body. Just that subtle push is going to send Daniel Woosley to the line for a chance to take the lead back. Now it's a tie ball game.
Woosley's second attempt now.
It's
no good.
Rebound goes to Carroll. He got big on that one. Flew in from the right side of the paint.
Williams now with the ball for the Gators. Carroll with a pick. Williams going all the way in.
Nice drive by Parker Williams to get that one with the gentle lay-in. 2:20 to go in the first quarter.
Vincent now with the ball again for the Wildcats.
This
He's
is the first
guarded by
basket
Grant.
lead that the Gators have had all game. First basket lead, I don't believe the Lady Gators ever led by a whole basket. So, and that
Shot
one
is good by
Pierce.
Mason Pierce.
Tied up at 9 once again, under 2 minutes now to go in the first quarter.
Williams with the ball again. He passes into Carroll. Carroll out to Grant.
And nice lay-in there by Mark Grant, fighting his way in.
Vincent again with the ball, bringing it up the court for the Wildcats, guarded by Mark Grant. He fires.
Rolls in and out off the backboard. Here goes Parker Williams.
Williams now going all the way in. He passes to Loggins. Loggins goes up.
And no shot there. Traveling violation on Pate Loggins, as Braxton and Dakota Ware are subbing into the game in exchange for Williams and Carroll.
Vincent with the ball again.
It'll be interesting to see, especially after the Monroe County game, how active the entire depth chart was. It'll be interesting to see how that is utilized with their star guard, Noah Stansberry, not playing in this game.
Pierce passing the ball over to Vincent. Now Pierce passing the ball back to Wilson as he gains control. Dalton Decker passes it inside to Wilson. He is guarded by Ware. Goes for the turnaround, passes it.
Nice pass. And that's going to be an easy assist. Mason Pierce with the 3.
Grant now with the ball for the Gators.
Wildcats lead by 1.
Ware setting a screen. Grant fires from 3.
And
that
he
is
answers.
good.
Boom shakalaka.
Thank you for pronouncing it correctly this time.
You're welcome.
Vincent now with the ball for the Wildcats.
35 seconds to go.
He passes to Decker. Decker fakes the shot, turns around looking for a pass. Passes it over to Vincent.
Somehow completed that.
Wilson now with the ball. Now Decker. Decker trying to cross over Braxton. He fires from mid-range, makes.
Good.
Braxton now with the ball for the Gators.
Tied at 14. The Gators going to hold for the last shot. Ware inside. Back to Loggins. He fires, and it's good. His second 3 of the night, and it gives the Gators the lead going into the first quarter break. Excellent play there by Dakota Ware and Pate Loggins to lead the charge there. Combined 10 points between them. We're going to take a quick break. Be back with you for the second quarter. This is Greenwood High School TV. And we are back, folks. Passing it in now is number 10, just subbed into the game, Trent Taylor.
Pierce now with the ball.
Now it's
He passes to Decker. Decker drives in.
good lay-in there.
Subbed in for the Gators is Will Gaddis.
in exchange for Brack Stinnett.
Williams now with the ball. He's guarded by Decker. Stinnett with the ball.
Stinnett on the baseline. The reverse layup will give him to the line for 2 shots. Foul goes on Chaz Wilson. So 2 shots now coming up for Cade Stinnett. It's good on the first, as he almost always is.
Stinnett now on his 2nd attempt at the line.
It's also good. 19-16.
Decker
Gators
now.
back up by 3.
Decker now with the ball for the Wildcats. He's guarded by Williams. Wilson sets the pit for Decker. Decker passes to Wilson. Decker driving in.
Nice pass there.
Daniel Woosley with the ball. He goes for the turnaround,
And
sinks it.
It's a good shot.
Gaddis now with the ball for the Gators. He passes to Grant. Grant fires.
No good there. Cade Stinnett flew in trying to get the rebound, and it was last touched by him. This one will go with the Wildcats. An attempt now for them to recapture the lead.
Decker now with the ball. Decker looking for a pass inside.
What a tricky little pass there, but it's stripped away and will stay here with the Wildcats. Good defense to lock up the paint. Here now is, I said his name earlier.
Trent Taylor inbounds for the Wildcats. He passes it into Decker. Decker now to Pierce. Pierce out to Wilson.
Chaz Wilson on the drive on Carroll, and it's no good. Rebound goes to Ben Carroll on the Gators. Here comes Mark Grant. Now it's Stinnett.
Back to Grant.
On the baseline. And that one is no good. Tipped around. Last touch off the foot of number 21, Mason Pierce. This one will stay with Parker Williams and the Greenwood Gators.
Williams inbounds to Carroll. Carroll hands it off to Stinnett. Stinnett driving in. He does a spin.
And
no good.
Can't get the shot to land, but he will go back to the line for 2 shots. Gavin Rose about to jump into the game for the Edmonson County Wildcats. 6:21 to go in the half.
Stinnett from the free throw line. First attempt is good.
And not only is Rose coming in, but also is number 15, Eli Booker, back into the game. Stinnett.
Stinnett's 2nd attempt.
Also good. Lucky little bounce and a roll there.
Decker now with the ball for the Wildcats again. He is guarded by Williams at the top of the key. He passes over.
That's a 3 to tie. No
Pierce
good.
fires and misses.
Rebound goes to Grant.
Grant now pushing the tempo. He passes up to Stinnett.
Stinnett saved it after almost losing it, and they're going to call Carroll for the travel there, as Dakota Ware is coming back in for Ben Carroll.
Now subbing in for the Wildcats is, I didn't even pay attention. I couldn't see. We did have a substitution, though.
I believe it's number 10, Trent Taylor, back into the game.
Gavin Rose takes a little spill over on the out-of-bounds line on the right side of the court.
Here's
Trent Taylor now.
Trent Taylor to pass it in.
He's guarded by Grant.
Good inbounds coverage by Mark Grant.
Decker now with the ball. He goes for the mid-range jumper. That is no good.
Tipped around. Rebound goes to
Taylor.
And his shot is swatted away by Mark Grant.
Gaddis with the rebound. Gaddis now with the ball. Passes to Grant. Grant to Stinnett. Ware setting a pick.
Gives it to Gaddis. Up top, guarded by Taylor.
Stinnett driving in.
What an aggressive drive and what a score. Gators have a 2-point possession lead.
Decker now with the ball.
Stumbled over my words there.
You're good,
Possession lead. First time they've had that all game.
He passes into Pierce.
And no charge is called there, but it doesn't matter as Will Gaddis on
gets
the
the
ground
rebound
grabs
from the
board.
floor.
We'd love to see that effort.
Grant with the pass to Stinnett. Stinnett now to Gaddis. Back to Grant. Grant fakes the three.
Gaddis is
drives
wide
in.
open, but Grant will take it instead. Rebound goes to Ware, and they're going to call Dakota Ware over the back, which seems weird because I believe he was in front of the defender. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an odd call. I don't understand the physics behind that one. May have to take that one back to the drawing board and do some extra math, Eli.
Decker to pass it in now. He gives it up to, if you could hear that, that was my sister.
Gives it to Gavin Rose. Gavin Rose gives it back to Decker. Decker now passes to Rose again.
Shakira in the Super Bowl.
I know. I heard it, and I'm disappointed in her.
And Rose lays it in.
Booker.
Getting big on Nan Patel.
Williams now with the ball. Ware setting a pick. Williams faking the other side. Patel from three.
No good off the backboard. But Ware gets the rebound and one for Dakota Ware.
Dakota Ware with a great putback there. He'll now go to the free throw line to try and convert this and one.
Since we had so many changes, I'll just go ahead and update you. Parker Williams, Lance Upright, Dakota Ware, Nan Patel, and Cade Stinnett is the current lineup on the floor for the Gators. As Ware converts the and one off the backboard, he's got 7 points this game.
Now Decker with the ball again for the Wildcats, bringing it up the floor. He's guarded by Williams. Pass now to Vincent. Vincent to Pierce. Back to Decker. Decker fires from three and it is no good.
Rebound to Cade Stinnett. Cade Stinnett leading the charge. Drives in. No good. The putback by Ware is up and out. Nan Patel has it, and Patel's going to be fouled on the floor. Good effort by Patel, but Dakota Ware almost had that tip back again. I believe he's the Gators' leading scorer right now with 7 points. As in come Pate Loggins and Mark Grant in exchange for Ware and Stinnett.
Inbounding now for the Gators is Parker Williams. He gets it into Pate Loggins. Loggins hands it off to Grant. Grant now at the top of the key.
Grant the step back. Now it's Williams. Williams along the baseline. And that one is swatted away. Aggressive defense there by the Wildcats. Now on the other end, here's a shot from number 24.
Gavin Rose. Up right now with the ball.
And it was stolen away by Houston Vincent. And the lay-in is good by Mason Pierce.
Grant now with the ball again for the Gators.
And he has it tipped away. But he puts the shot up, and it's in and out and in and out.
Now with the ball is Gavin Rose.
Rose
is swatted by Grant. Up right now with the ball.
Told I ran because this is a no-fly zone out here. And the shot is no good, but going to the line for two now will be Lance Upright.
Lance Upright.
Am I allowed to make Iran jokes on
Probably not.
broadcast?
I'd say not. Say that's not a good idea. We will refrain.
It was a no-fly zone, though.
Upright now.
First one is no good. Upright looking for his first points tonight of his senior night game. Nan Patel subbed out for Ben Carroll. And coming in now is
Trent Taylor
in exchange for Vincent. Upright seconds attempt.
Upright is good.
And it's a 5-point lead for the Gators. Timeout, or no, sorry, substitution. And Upright is subbed out in exchange for Cade Stinnett.
Decker now with the ball for the Wildcats. He's guarded by Cade Stinnett. He passes to Taylor. Taylor passes
almost took a
to
tumble
Pierce.
there.
Pierce passes it back to Rose. Rose.
What a nice reverse lay-in there by Rose.
Grant now with the ball for the Gators. Williams now. He passes to Stinnett. Stinnett. Spin move.
What a spin.
Loses Taylor.
And it bounces in and out. That would have been a clutch play if he could have finished with the shot.
Decker now with the ball for the Wildcats.
Just over 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the half. It's a 3-point Gators lead, 27-24.
Taylor now with the ball. Mason
Inside
Pierce.
pass now. Now it's Taylor. Or sorry, that's Decker with the floater. And it's a 1-point game now.
Grant now with the ball for the Gators. He passes to Williams. Williams into Carroll. Carroll hands it off to Stinnett. Stinnett to Loggins. Now Carroll. Carroll fires from 3.
No good. Rebound goes to Williams. Williams almost tripped up, loses the ball and recovers. Now it's Loggins forcing his way inside. Now he'll pass it out to Carroll. Minute and a half to go in the half. Williams.
To Carroll.
Loggins.
Loggins
Money.
fires.
He got
Makes. That's his 3rd 3 of the night. Who needs Noah Stansberry when you got Pate Loggins, Eli?
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Trent Taylor now with the ball for the Wildcats.
Pate Loggins and Dakota Ware, your leading scorers right now.
Decker on the backdoor cut. His lane is good.
Laid that one in over an elevated Pate Loggins. That was an impressive shot.
Williams now with the ball for the Gators. 55. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Me and Eli thinking the same thing.
And sliding across the ground on the steal is Dalton Decker, and he gets the timeout called before the travel. So with 51 seconds to go, trailing by 2, the Edmonson County Wildcats will take a minute to talk things over. You're watching Greenwood High School TV. Don't go anywhere. And we're back, folks. Passing it in now to Dalton Decker, who will bring it down for the Wildcats.
Decker passing the ball to Pierce. Pierce
Decker.
back to Decker. Now
Nice pass under the basket. Somehow not a charge there. Ball is loose and recovered. Now it's Trent Taylor for 3. And
he
got it.
makes.
The answer to give the lead to Edmonson County comes from Trent Taylor, his first points of the night in a clutch 3.
Grant now with the ball for the Gators.
Grant
he calls for a
spots
pick.
his pick for Loggins. Now it's Stinnett. Stinnett lost his footing and lost the ball.
Decker now with the ball again for the Wildcats.
Wildcats can make this a multiple possession game if they want to going into half. Instead, they'll go to make it a 3-pointer, and it's short, no good. 2 seconds left. Grant from the half court mark. Oh, almost had that one, just a little short and off. So, impressive first half for the Gators. Right now, they find themselves trailing by 1, however, to a feisty Edmonson County offense. You're watching Greenwood High School TV. This is Eli Lovell.
And Patrick Haycraft.
We'll be right back after the break. And we're
back
back
on the
folks.
sticks.
Why do you say that every time?
Every time, Eli. Williams now with the ball for the Gators.
A trail by 1.
Ooh, Carroll now with the ball. He passes to Grant. Grant fires from 3.
In and out. Sugar.
Rebound by Woosley. He passes up to Vincent. Vincent to Decker. Now back to Vincent for the Wildcats. Now Chaz Wilson with the ball. Booker now. He passes to Decker. Decker fires. Good.
Here's Parker Williams with the ball right now. Now it's Carroll from the elbow. No good. A rebound goes to
Wilson.
number 22, Chaz Wilson.
Decker now with the ball. He passes to Wilson. Wilson puts it
Got
up
it.
in mid-range. Makes.
And it's a quick run for the Wildcats. Their 1-point lead has grown to a 2-possession game. Timeout called by the Gators. 36-30. You're watching Greenwood High School TV. We'll be right back. And we are back now.
Back on the sticks.
Just a quick reminder, we're broadcasting basketball right now, of course. If you don't know that, you need to get some help because that's what you're watching. However, if you thought you were watching baseball, you could be doing that later on this year. We will be broadcasting baseball. Patrick might be helping me some. Chase Bailey might be helping me some.
As
Travel there called
Nan Patel is called
Nan Patel.
for to travel.
We could also broadcast softball or girls lacrosse in theory if y'all want to see it. Just let us know what sports you want to see broadcast on this channel, and I'll do my best to make sure that we get them on the camera. Speaking
Decker
of
now
camera,
with the
shout
ball.
out to Lillian DeBoard.
He goes for the floater. It is no good. Rebound by Loggins. He passes it to Gaddis. Gaddis now with the ball.
Nice little pass there. The drive. Nan Patel. And that one was swatted away.
Passing in now for the Gators is Loggins. He passes into Williams.
Patel down low. What a good pass to Pate Loggins, and that's a nice assist.
Loggins is going off tonight, Eli.
He is. He is our leading scorer right now. He has hit 3 3-pointers in his crusade against the Wildcats.
Woosley passes the ball to Booker. Now Wilson with the ball.
Chaz Wilson almost got it stripped, but fights his way in on Nan Patel. Kind of out of
Williams
position
now.
there down low.
Patel with the ball.
He's going to pass that one into Loggins.
Loggins turns
the step
around.
back. It's good.
Ooh. Loggins is hot.
I think Noah Stansberry gave up a part of his talent for the night while he's sick and transferred it to Pate Loggins.
Loggins doing really well both offensively and defensively, being an all-around player. Decker fires from
In and
3, and
out.
that is no good.
Rebound goes to Loggins. Now it's Williams the other way. Nan Patel for 3. Short. Maybe if he jumped on that one. I don't know. Can't really ask the what ifs. As
Woosley goes in with the ball.
you
getting
know,
a
for
lay-in.
someone whose name sounds like he'd be the villain in a Winnie the Pooh movie, it's hard to believe that he's converting so well in this starting lineup.
Gaddis now with the ball. He
Sorry, that was
passes
a
to
bad
Loggins.
joke.
Yep, that was horrible. God, that was bad. Stinnett with the ball. He passes to Gaddis. Gaddis fires from 3.
Well too far. Rebound goes to Chaz Wilson.
Decker now with the ball as Lance Upright and Mark Grant prepare to sub in for the Gators. Wilson now with the ball, backing
For a
down
second, I thought you
Patel.
were talking about Lance Saltz, and I was like, we're
No.
finally seeing it happen.
No, Eli.
I want to see Lance Saltz take
Decker
down.
with the pass into Wilson.
And blocking foul called on Nan Patel. Failed to set his feet there.
I don't know about that.
All right, there was leaning in with the shoulder, but at the same time, Nan Patel's feet definitely were not set, so I don't know what you say about that one.
All I say is I'm upset. Subbing in now for the Gators is Dakota Ware, Mark Grant, and Lance Upright.
For Gaddis Patel and Loggins getting some time. He's probably going to go back in pretty soon. Chance making a 9-point lead now for the Wildcats is Wilson. Speaking of Chaz Wilson, do you remember Chaz Zickus?
Nope.
Oh, wait. You weren't here. Never mind.
I was not here. Wilson, good on his free throw attempt. Scores now 34-43.
Chaz Zickus, if you're listening in Mississippi, what's up, bro?
Upright now with the ball. He passes to Williams. Williams back to Upright. Upright into Ware.
Ware, what a move. Couldn't get the shot to go. But how about the big fella? A little agile down there on the baseline.
Decker with the pass over to Vincent. Vincent fires from 3.
Tipped up, and Williams corrals it in. Parker Williams, nice pass. The fadeaway is up and no good from Upright. Good defense by Cade Stinnett trying to break it up. He could not get the steal, however, as incoming for the Wildcats is Isaiah Johnson. His first minutes of the night's contest. Brack Stinnett about to sub in for the Gators as
Vincent now with the ball. He passes to Decker. Now to Wilson. Wilson fires from 3.
And that one's in and out. Rebound goes to Grant.
Grant now pushing the tempo.
Hauling tail the other direction.
Williams now with the ball.
Williams
he passes to Grant. Grant
He's gonna
fires
take
from
a
3.
Deep one, and it's good. Mark Grant showing off his range a little bit there.
Decker now with the ball.
6-point game. Gators trail 43-37.
Vincent with the mid-range jumper, no good.
Good rebound there by Upright. That one almost went to the ref, and now it's Dakota Ware the other way. Dakota Ware goes up. No good, but Stinnett with the rebound and the putback for the bucket. 4-point game now with 3 minutes to go in the third. Pace has slowed down significantly compared to the first half. Grant with the tie-up. Fantastic aggressive play there by Mark Grant on Chaz Wilson. This one will stay with the Wildcats, but play is broken up there by Mark Grant as Williams comes out for Brack Stinnett.
Inbounding now for the Wildcats is Houston Vincent. He gets it into Decker.
And the foul's going to be called on Cade Stinnett, who is in utter disbelief. Passing it in now. Here's Wilson. Almost hit that circus shot over Ware, but it bounced no good.
Grant now with the ball. Grant passes to Stinnett. Stinnett into Ware. Ware out to Braxton.
What a high arcing 3. That one is good. Right in the face of the opponent.
Timeout called
there. That was nice.
That was nice. Timeout called by Coach Mack.
Braxton at the little reading rainbow for 3. We'll take a quick break and be right back with you. This is Greenwood High School TV. Gators trail by 1. Guten Abend, Gators. We are back. We were just talking about how Brack Stinnett and Cade Stinnett, kind of a dynamic duo, not of brotherly relations, as we pointed out last night. And yet both of them, with a few more years of development, I mean, you can see how good Cade is already. And Brack Stinnett, that shot, arguably the better shooter. No, I wouldn't say arguably. He is the better shooter. So with Cade Stinnett's ability inside and Brack Stinnett's ability outside, they're going to form quite a formidable pair in a couple of years' time.
You are correct, Eli. Now as Chaz Wilson tries to get the ball.
Look at Grant's aggression there. Foul called.
Grant
guess there was too much aggression on that one.
Grant getting a little scrappy with Wilson these past 2 times that jump has been called. Foul called on Grant this time. Decker now with the ball. He's guarded by Stinnett. Now Vincent, he passes to number 34, Isaiah Johnson.
And Braxton tried to strip it away there.
Wilson now with the ball. He passes it back.
Houston Vincent. Now it's Decker.
Decker with a mid-range shot.
Faked out Mark Grant there. Nice shot there. 3-point lead for the Wildcats.
Braxton now with the ball for the Gators. He passes it in to Cade.
Upright. What a move. And he gets that one to go. That was nice. Have a senior night, folks.
Decker now with the ball for the Wildcats. He passes to number 21, Mason Pierce. Now Isaiah Johnson with the ball. Into Chaz Wilson.
Good defense by Ware and Upright.
Decker now with the ball. He's guarded by Cade Stinnett. Now Mason Pierce with the ball. Back to Isaiah Johnson. A
Deep
shot
three is no good. Rebound goes to Lance Upright, the future Western Kentucky baseball player.
Grant, another three from deep.
No good. Rebound goes to Dakota Ware. He goes up with it short. Should have passed that one out, I think. He just had an odd angle on it. 45 seconds to go in the third. Gators trail by 1.
Decker receives the pass.
No
nice pass there to Isaiah Johnson. Johnson,
well
air
short.
ball.
Good defense from Upright.
Stinnett now with the ball. Stinnett out to Upright.
Upright's again going to try that jump stop. Now it's back to Stinnett.
Stinnett with another high-arcing three.
No good. Dakota Ware fighting for it. Now it's Cade Stinnett, and he's going to be fouled. 2 shots and a chance for the lead for the Gators with 23 seconds to go in the third. Cade Stinnett's dad came up here to our studio earlier and thanked us for this broadcast so that their family out of town could watch. And I wanted to thank him for Cade Stinnett doing way more important work than we are out there on the court.
You're correct about that statement, Eli. Cade's out there putting in the real good work against the Wildcats tonight.
I'll be honest, you seem to enjoy the Noah Shrewsbury, but Cade Stinnett is my favorite player to watch on this team, as that one rolls in and out.
Just because I enjoy Noah, it doesn't mean I'm dissing on Cade, man.
As Cade tries to get it there and ends up kicking it, playing a little soccer out here. Also Dakota Ware, though. Dakota Ware,
also,
fan favorite.
Also Dakota Ware. Dakota Ware with the backdoor cut's always my favorite. Subbing in now for Chaz Wilson is number 15, Eli Booker, for the Wildcats.
I taught him everything he knows.
Dakota Ware or
including his
Cade?
name. No, Eli Booker.
Oh, okay.
That's why he hasn't scored yet.
With the ball now is number 24,
it's well short.
Gavin
Ware
Rose.
gobbles that one up. As
Whoa,
Cade
Stinnett tripped
up
up.
from behind. No foul is called. That was a dirty hit there. And he was helped up by Mason Pierce, so a good show of sportsmanship. But this crowd is fired up, folks.
Yeah.
Dirty hit there on Cade Stinnett to trip him up. 47-45. We're going into the fourth quarter with a good, heated battle here, folks. Stay with us. This is Greenwood High School TV. And we're back, folks. Mark Grant. And
back on the sticks.
Something's being screened from the scoring table. This Gators offense should play with a passion after, obviously, Edmonton not wanting to play clean ball out here after. Maybe it was an accident, you know. I mean,
but refs giving a no call.
Refs
Giving the no call is the issue. Carroll going in
Carroll also took a tumble. Upright got fouled on the floor. That one's going to go against number 10. That's Trent Taylor. To the line. Now it's Upright. Now it's Grant. Grant driving in. The baby hook is good.
Amazing
Tie ball
shot.
game here at the Swamp.
Decker now with the ball for the Wildcats. He's guarded by Williams at the top of the key.
Nice drive there, and the swat. One of them's going to get called for the foul. Carroll had the clean block, but it looks like Pate Loggins got his body on him, and that is what's going to draw the foul. Do you know any of these guys on this Edmonson County team?
Personally, no. Have I seen them play before?
You just know where to go.
Yes.
Your stepbrother played for Edmonson County, right?
My stepbrother, Bailey Board, led Edmonson County to a district championship in his senior year.
Was he Mr. Kentucky?
No, he
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
Mr. Kentucky. One of the leading scorers in the region, though. I believe I've seen a couple of these guys play while they were in middle school or saw some of their
Gotcha.
JV games in their freshman and sophomore years.
Here now is Loggins.
Grant now with the ball for the Gators. He fakes the three and passes to Carroll. Carroll driving in.
Nice lay in there by Carroll, and the Gators have the lead.
Now with the ball for the Wildcats is Trent Taylor. He gives
1
it back
minute
to
already
Decker.
gone in this fourth quarter. Decker, the fadeaway, no good. Somehow in a sea of white, number 15, Eli Booker, comes away with the rebound.
Williams now with the ball. He's guarded by Trent Taylor. Oh,
Williams.
crossover.
And
The whistle is
Williams
called.
is fouled, driving in. That one's going to go against, once again, Trent Taylor.
Eli, I know you didn't see it, but Pate Loggins just sank another three from that pass
Oh, I
off
did
of
see it.
Williams.
I just chose not to
That's
dwell on it because it hurt.
Yeah, that hurt me to watch. That could have been
now-
another three.
Here now is Mark Grant.
Grant passes into Carroll. Carroll now passing to Stinnett. Grant now ends up with the ball.
Inside pass to Loggins. Loggins trying to take advantage of the mismatch. Good defense there by Woosley.
Loggins now with the ball. He
Thought
thinks about the
that deep
three.
Grant is going to take the three, and it's good.
Ooh.
Mark Grant ripping the net there, 52-49.
Grant and Loggins getting real comfortable at that three-point line. They're being given the space.
Approaching the 6-minute mark.
Dakota Decker now with the ball.
Dalton.
Or Dalton Decker. My apologies.
It's
Mason
okay.
Pierce now.
I still value you. I'm just going to have to dock your pay.
Wilson now with the ball. Ball is now back in the possession of Pierce. Now back up to Vincent. Now Decker. He's guarded by Stinnett.
Gators locking down the paint. The shot is no good by Chaz Wilson, but somehow Edmonson recovers. Little blunder there by the Gators.
Vincent
Errors like
hands the
that can
ball.
really change a tight game like this, as that shot is no good. And a foul on the floor. Going to be called on Pate Loggins going against Chaz Wilson. I'd say that's a good foul, honestly, to stop the shot from even going up. I mean,
You are correct.
I'd rather them earn their points from the line or earn it. And someone shoved Mark Grant. He's on the ground. That was Mason Pierce again, who tripped Cade Stinnett earlier.
Yeah, Mark's not going to take that kindly on
Christian
the offensive
Leitner
end.
type out here. Except he's not as good, so he's probably more of a Grayson Allen.
Grant now with the ball. Vincent, for no reason, being down on the other side of the court, didn't even attempt to take the ball away. Williams now with the ball. He passes to Carroll. Carroll
Inside
into
to
Loggins.
Loggins, the sky hook, and it bounced around is good.
Loggins still
Some
lighting it
Hakeem
up.
the dream there. 54-49 with 5 minutes to go in the game.
Pierce now with the ball. He passes into Vincent. Now back to Pierce. And now to number 4, Daniel Woosley. Now to Decker. And Vincent tries the three.
No good. Ball's bobbled around. Fought for it. Now Williams has it. And they're going to call Williams
That's
for
a
the push
late.
on the rebound.
That is a late whistle.
Williams gets the push on the rebound. Daniel Woosley Drew contact for both him and Loggins earlier on, fighting for that ball. And so to pass it in now is Pierce. 4:46 to go, 54-49, Gators lead.
Pierce gets it into Vincent. Vincent to Wilson. Trying to back down Carroll. Now Woosley with the ball on the left-hand side of the court.
Here's Vincent.
Now Decker.
Driving in. Stripped away, and they're gonna call him they're gonna call the travel, okay. I got worried there, and so did Parker Williams.
Yeah, Williams got a little upset about that. He thought they were calling another whistle on him.
That was the right call by the ref, though.
Williams now inbound to Grant.
Ooh, Vincent trying to be a little sneaky here, and
Oh, Grant clapping to the other side of Vincent to make him think he was running to the other side. Smart move there by Mark.
Vincent definitely needs to put some more effort in that. Come on, man.
Loggins now with the ball on the inside.
Tipped away. Carroll recovers. That long
They need to take
wingspan.
advantage. There's only 4 people on the inside.
Cade Stinnett, he had a chance to shoot that, decided not to as he spins inside
Ooh,
and lays it
beautiful by Cade Stinnett.
56-49 now. Gators increasing their lead. Slowly but surely, they're trying to seal this thing.
Pierce now with the ball. He passes into Wilson, who backs down Carroll. His
Wow.
shot is good.
That was a good circus shot there. Nice little bounce.
Grant now with the ball for the Gators. Grant passes to Stinnett. Stinnett driving in. He passes to Loggins. Loggins back out to Carroll on the outside. Carroll fires. It is
got
good.
59-51, largest lead of the game for the Gators now at 8.
Decker now with the ball.
Stolen
stripped by Carroll.
And then recovered by Decker. No
Pass
look
out to
pass,
Vincent.
And Vincent can't answer. Rebound goes to Cade Stinnett.
Up
Stinnett
to Grant.
Oh,
behind the back.
And there's a foul going to be called there. Mason Pierce breaking that one up. But how about the behind the back?
That was a
pass by
beautiful
Mark
pass
Grant?
by Grant and would have been a beautiful finish by Carroll if he was
That
not
would have been
fouled.
an assist in the season right there if he had converted the shot.
That was nice. That was nice.
It's always those Grayson Allen types messing up everything. First one's good. Now a chance to make it a double-digit lead for the Gators. Timeout called by Coach McCoy. 60-51, 3:13 to go. Mark Grant and Ben Carroll in sync these last few plays. We'll be right back. And we are back, folks, preparing for the second free throw attempt from Benjamin Carroll.
Benjamin Carroll now with his second attempt at the free throw line.
Benjamin Corral.
All right, that's enough. Ben Carroll, his second attempt is
Good.
good.
And it's a 10-point lead for the Gators.
Decker now with the ball for the Wildcats. He's guarded by Stinnett. He passes to Pierce. He's guarded by Grant. Now to Vincent, guarded by Williams. Into Wilson.
And that one is no good. Great defense from Ben Carroll. Under 3 minutes now, Mark Grant almost wasn't expecting that ball to go behind him.
Stinnett now with the ball. Passes it back to Grant. Now Williams. Williams inside to Loggins. Oh, the
Now
backdoor
inside to
cut.
Williams.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. We are playing basketball today, boys. You got to love this selfless basketball that's being played right now. Absolutely perfect. 63-53 after the made shot by the Wildcats. I wasn't even paying attention to who did it.
I didn't see either. Williams now with the ball.
Now here's
He passes into Loggins. Loggins out to Carroll. Carroll
for
fires
three.
from 3.
no good. Stripped away, and they're going to call Williams for the foul there. I don't know about that one. Definitely hit all ball, unless they're going to call that little push off on the shoulder. I don't know why I just demonstrated on you. No one at home can see that.
No, they called a reach in.
2:12 to go in the game. And it'll be 2 shots coming up here for the Edmonson County Wildcats. That's number 24, Gavin Rose. Oh, no.
Gavin Rose.
Number 4. Sorry, not number 24. That's Daniel Woosley. First shot.
Is good.
It's good. Down to a 9-point game now. That was weird.
Woosley's second attempt.
In
No
and out.
good. Rebound by Carroll. Now Williams with the ball. He tries to pass it up the floor.
And they're going to call the foul there against
Parker Williams. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know where that one is. Doesn't really matter. Scoreboard's telling the tale right now. If the refs want to try and swing it, that's their own problem.
Happening. Well, that was a hot load of garbage.
Vincent's first attempt at the free throw line is good. Now his second attempt. Oh, I'm mad. Oh, God. Vincent's second attempt is good.
Timeout called by
Coach
the
Mack.
Wildcats. Now only a 7-point game after Parker Williams was cheated out of a valuable foul, and more points for the game. You're watching Greenwood High School TV.
Back in for the Gators is Carroll.
Should be vision
Loggins.
source, though, for our referee friend.
Williams now with the ball.
Now he's aggressive. He's hot. You can tell that he's going to be playing some fierce basketball the rest of this game. He is not happy.
Loggins hands it off to Grant.
Grant, nice
Grant open
move.
on the back door. Passes to
Pass it out to
Stinnett.
Stinnett.
Stinnett fires.
Oh, man. That was another potential could have been assist of the season right there. Now here the other way for 3. It's Pierce, and he's got it. It's only a 4-point ball game now.
Grant now with the ball.
63-59, a minute and a half to go. Gators need to run some time off the clock to try to secure this one.
Oh, Williams with a great between the legs there.
Somebody give Houston Vincent a map.
Grant
Nice pass
out to Loggins.
They're burning time. Good call there by Coach McCoy and the squad. Already wasted about 15 seconds.
Grant with the ball.
No shot clock. They could theoretically hold this whole time as the push is to be called a Daniel Woosley. Grant's one more to give now for the Wildcats. Minute 6 to go.
Loggins inbounding. He passes into Stinnett.
That was a risky pass there. They're lucky it paid off. Now it's in Carroll. Carroll puts it up over 2 guys, and it's good.
Beautiful turnaround there by Ben Carroll.
2 possession, 6-point game now. 50 seconds to go.
Decker with the ball. Now Vincent.
Looking to work a little magic. Oh, the Wildcats.
Vincent again with the ball.
Decker is probably going to try to get a behind-the-back pass. And
Pierce
instead it's
loses
stripped
the
away.
ball.
Williams to Carroll. Carroll to
Now
Stinnett.
Stinnett.
That was beautiful.
Nice. And I believe that
Perfect
seals the deal.
Selfless basketball.
Decker now with the ball. He's guarded by Grant.
Somehow caught a block. Pate Loggins was stationary. He might have fouled out just there.
Loggins giving a nice little grin about that call. I don't think he really cares.
No, he did not foul out. He's still good. I think that's 4, though. I believe that is 4 now. What are you doing? Okay. Sorry about the odd camera angle, folks. There are people standing up right in front of our studio. I got you. Hold on.
Somebody being escorted out of the game, Eli? I believe so.
Security walking. That's Leah Trent and her father. Here. Put the camera back down. This is not going to work.
Grant now with the ball.
Did Leah Trent and her father just get escorted out?
I don't know. No, it was
Oh,
someone.
okay,
It was someone
okay.
behind them. I'm guessing someone who was being a little too mouthy.
An Edmonson County person?
I would assume, yes. Don't see any reason why any Greenwood parents would be getting hot right now when we're up by 7 with 20 seconds to go. Grant's first attempt from the line is good. Now he would go for his second attempt.
And it's
Also good.
It's a 9-point game. 69-60 with 19 seconds to go. Mark Grant coming out. Subbed back in is Mr. Lance Upright.
Inbounding for the Wildcats is Pierce. He gets it into Decker.
Okay.
Decker is guarded by Williams. Decker goes for the layup. No good.
That one is no good. Missed by a mile. There's the lob to Dakota Ware. Dakota Ware's going to pull a 3. No, he's not. No. There's the dunk, and he got it. Good way to end senior night there for the Gators. Not very sportsmanlike, but who cares? We just had to eject someone from the game. 71-60, an 11-point victory for the Gators. That was fun to watch.
That was entertaining.
I wanted to see Dakota Ware take a 3, though, honestly. I really wanted to see Dakota Ware pull that one from the 3-point line, however. 71-60 your final score. It's been a thrilling conclusion to our doubleheader. Thank you, Patrick, as always, for being here with me.
Thank
Shout
you
out
for
to
having
Lillian
me.
DeBoard and Patrick Hanley, and Mr. Quarter, and Mr. Spears, and Mr. Hatcher, and Mr. Dillingham. No. But Lillian DeBoard says hi to all y'all folks at home.
A good game, Eli. A good game to watch. A good game to commentate on. Really enjoyed the offensive production tonight. All around, Pate, Dakota, Parker, Ben, Mark, all of them getting involved. Cade and
This is one
Brack.
of the most fun games we've seen. No Noah, no problems tonight. Well, this was fun. At Eli.level3, at Patrick4, at PatrickH4. Follow us on Instagram because we're awesome. No.
No, we're not plugging
No,
Lily.
No, we're not
I think
plugging
not.
your Instagram. This has been Greenwood High School TV. Thank you and good night.